And I'm done letting it carry me. I kept one foot outside every promise. Said I'd commit when the timing felt clean. Half-packed bag by the bedroom doorway. Half-finished plans on a glowing screen. I called it patience, called it being careful. But careful became another place to hide. Every choice I left open behind me. Kept the better version of me outside. I saw the pattern in the smallest things. That said I skipped the call, I delayed. Nothing dramatic was taking me down, just all the decisions I never made. Maybe as weight, I carried it everywhere. 1,000 open exits can make a man stay nowhere. So I chose, then I move. I don't wait for certainty. Maybe as weight, and I'm done letting it carry me. Tuesday night, rain against the windows, shoes by the mat, excuses in line. I stopped asking whether I wanted it, put both feet down and stepped outside. The run was ugly, breath came uneven. No perfect rhythm, no sudden belief. But every block that I finished moving, made indecision, loosen its teeth. Maybe as weight, I carried it everywhere. 1,000 open exits can make a man stay nowhere. So I chose, then I move. I don't wait for certainty. Maybe as weight, and I'm done letting it carry me. A choice can be wrong, a choice can be hard, but standing between them still charges the heart. I'd rather correct a road that I take than spend another year at the edge of a gap. Maybe I'd wait, I know what it cost me. So when the next out says keep every option free, I chose, then I move, let the consequence take. No more living in between. The life I wanna meet. I don't need certainty to start. Decision comes before confidence. Same hallway, same handle, same excuse. Proposal folded inside my bag. I told myself I needed more numbers, one cleaner chart, one stronger draft. Truth was simpler, I feared the answer. A closed door still let me pretend. As long as I never asked the question, the dream could stay perfect in my head. That habit followed me into training. Avoid the movement where I looked weak. Choose what made me feel competent. Skip what exposed the gaps underneath. I finally saw what avoidance protected, not progress, just an untouched pride. Every door I refused to enter kept the same small room alive. Open it. Hear the answer. Take the lesson. Lose the fantasy. Thursday afternoon, I Stopped in the hallway, read the first sentence once, then knocked. My voice wasn't steady, the pitch wasn't flawless. 2 points failed when the questions got sharp, but I walked out holding real information. 3 changes marked across the page. That evening I trained the movement I hated. Lightweight, slow reps, no need to look brave. A locked door can't reject me. It can only keep me guessing. A hard answer gives direction. Silence gives me nothing. Open it. Hear the answer. Take the lesson. Lose the fantasy. I no longer protect myself with unopened doors. I knock. I knock. It wasn't one collapsed. It was bad maintenance. It wasn't one collapse. It was bad maintenance. Coffee for breakfast, 4 hours sleeping. Training hard just to prove I could. Everyone in light got called weakness. Every bad week got misunderstood. I kept pushing a tired machine like discipline meant never slowing down. Then Friday found me staring at the ceiling, too drained to finish what I'd written down. I learned an engine doesn't respect ego. It only answers to what you maintain. Fuel too low when the system stutters. Parts wear thin when you hide the strain. So I cleaned up what looked less heroic. Meals on time, one night staying in. Lower weight while my joints recovered. Walking away before failure began. Keep the engine honest. Read what the gauges say. Strength isn't ignoring damage. Strength is staying built to operate. A month later, nothing looks cinematic. No miracle jump, no headline day. Just steady your hands at the afternoon meeting. Better sessions built the boring way. I used to worship maximum effort. Now I respect repeatable work. Because a machine that lasts through seasons beats one loud night before it burns. Check the fuel, check the heat, fix the fault before it speaks. No pride inside the gears, maintenance keeps me here. Keep the engine honest. Read what the gauges say. Strength isn't ignoring damage. Strength is staying built to I don't train to survive one day. I build myself to return tomorrow. I lost 3 months trying to choose perfectly. Every route had a reason to wait. One course looked safer, one job paid better, one plan felt smart but arrived too late. I kept studying every possible turn, like a map could remove all risk. Meanwhile, people with less information were learning from roads I refused to pick. I thought mistakes were wasted miles. That fear kept my wheels in place. Take the wrong road forward, a moving life can't correct. I'd rather learn from distance than worship a route I never test. Turn when the facts demand it, change when the view makes sense. But I won't call standing still a form of intelligence. I chose the project with enough information, blocked the week and started the draft. By week 2, one assumption failed, so I changed the route. Instead of turning back, same thing happened with my training. The first program didn't fit recovery well. I adjusted volume, kept the destination, and stopped treating changes like I failed. A detour still teaches the landscape, a wrong turn still gives me a sign. But no map becomes clearer while I parked at the starting line. Take the wrong road forward, correct what experience reveals. Movement gives me information that thinking alone never will. Turn when the facts demand it, keep the destination honest. I'd rather revise a real journey than perfect an imaginary promise. I choose with what I know that I learned while moving. I had explanations for every bad month, travel, workload, weather, stress. All of them true, all of them useful for proving why I done less. I could argue my case for an hour, make every missed promise sound fair, but my notebook didn't care about reasons. The empty boxes were still empty there. Leave a receipt, something the day can show, not what I meant to finish. Something done before I go. So I made the standard smaller and harder. One page written before lunch. 20 focus minutes on the worst task. 3 clean sets instead of doing too much. No dramatic overhaul on Sunday. No speech about who I'd become. Just physical proof at the end of the evening. That intention that turned into something done. I stopped counting plans as payment. Stop calling desire a deposit. If I say this matters, the record should show a checkbox, a finished page, a number I can read. Every serious day has to leave a receipt. Leave a receipt. Some nights the receipt looks unimpressive. A short walk after a difficult shift. One email sent that I wanted to avoid. 10 pages read when my focus was thin. But small evidence changes the story. It keeps excuses from editing facts. I don't need a perfect daily balance. I need proof that I kept coming back. I stopped counting plans as payment. Stop calling desire a deposit. If I say this matters, the record should show at a checkbox, a finished page, a number I can read. Every serious day has to leave a receipt. 100%. The room was quiet, my head wasn't. Comments number somebody else's pace. One man younger, one man stronger. One more reason to question my place. I refreshed pages between my working sets, turned other lives into evidence on me. By the time I left, I trained my body, but comparison had drained the battery. Static is not a signal, noise is not direction. I don't need every voice inside my reception. Cut the interference, let one message stay. Do the work in front of me. Let tomorrow measure today. Yeah. I started leaving the phone in the locker, writing 3 numbers down by hand. What I lifted, what I finished, what I could improve without changing the blood. At work, I closed the extra windows, gave 1 hour to one thing alone. The silence felt strange for the first few minutes, then my own thoughts started sounding like home. Less input, better aim, less comparison, more of my now. Not every signal deserves a receiver. Not every opinion deserves a reply. Some frequencies only exist to scatter the attention I need for the life I desire. Static is not a signal, noise cannot choose my direction. I decide what gets through and what loses connection. Cut the interference, keep the channel played. Do the work in front of me. Let consistency speak my name. What I repeatedly listen to becomes instruction. So I choose the frequency. Fast looks good until the load arrives. I'd rather take longer and build what survives. No shortcut holds away when the real test begins. So I stack quiet weeks where impatience what's left. Hey, 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 yeah. I change plans every Monday. Chase whatever promised results. New routine, new tracker, new method. Never stayed long enough to see faults. If progress slow for 7 days, I treated patience like wasted time. I kept digging up every seed I planted, then blame the ground when nothing climbed. I wanted proof before the process had even learned my name. I wanted finished architecture from 2 days of setting frame blocks until the load arrives. I'd rather take longer and build what survives. No shortcut holds weight when the real test begins. So I stack quiet weeks where impatience what's left. I picked one plan and stopped negotiating. Same main lifts through a difficult month. Added small plates when the form stayed clean. Kept the boring parts when excitement was gone. At work, one project stayed on the calendar. No new system every time I felt stuck. Slowly the numbers stopped being random. Slowly started holding up. Speakhead, hide a weak foundation. Novelty can hide a lack of depth. I don't need to feel like I'm moving fastest. I need what I build to handle stress. Fast looks good, durable works. I'll take the long road if the long road holds fast. No shortcut holds way when the real test begins. Trust accumulated effort. More than another quick fix. If it cannot carry tomorrow, I do not call it progress. I don't prove commitment in one night. I prove it by returning on base. I only respected the days that felt loud. The breathless beginning, the sweat on the ground. I double the effort when energy hit, then vanished for days when the feeling was spent. At work I attacked every task in one night, built on adrenaline, called it my drive. The morning would find me unfocused and drained. Another hard promise collapsing again. I thought being serious meant moving fast, but speed without rhythm was never built to last. My effort had volume, my weeks had no shape. A song made of openings that never found pace. Not louder, not faster. Keep the tempo honest. Keep the tempo honest. Yeah. I cut every session to what I could hold. No reckless beginning, no dramatic close. 3 measured rounds with my breathing controlled. Then home with enough for the plan to stay home. I gave every task its repeatable time. Stopped using midnight to rescue my mind. When energy climbed, I refused to spend all. When energy dropped, I still answered the call. The beat felt so sure, both applied to admire, but week after week it kept carrying higher. Consistency wasn't a permanent high, it was landing each step where the count said it should. Keep the tempo honest. When excitement disappears, I don't chase a violent rhythm. I can only hold through fear. Steady does not mean easy. Control does not mean small. I keep the tempo honest, and the tempo carries on. And the tempo carries on. A burst can start the movement, it cannot lead the years. I need a pace that still exists when nobody cares. Keep the tempo honest. Let the strong days leave some room. Let the low days keep the rhythm, even when they lose the tune. I will not confuse exhaustion with devotion to the cause. I keep the tempo honest. No disappearing between songs. I don't prove commitment in one night. I prove it by returning on beat. I waited for the perfect move until waiting became mine. on the screen. 2 notebooks open wide, 5 directions for the future. None selected, none denied. I told myself I needed research. One more answer, one more view. But the truth beneath the planning was a fear of choosing wrong. I treated every first decision like a final checkmate call, as if one imperfect movement could remove me from the board. So I studied every angle while the hours left the room. I was protecting every option and developing none. Move first, learn second. Let the position answer back. A choice creates information that a thought can never have. I don't need the whole board open. I need one committed step. Move first, learn second, then adjust from what is real. I chose the course most useful to the work already near. Blocked 3 evenings for the lessons, gave the choice a month of effort and training. I kept one sequence long enough to read the signs, watch which movements built control and which recovery cost too much. Some decisions needed changing that no longer meant defeat. A move can be corrected once the pieces leave their sleeve. Clarity arrived through contact, through resistance, through result. Certainty never been the entrance, it was something action built. The board reveals itself after something moves. Now the old fear still approaches with 100 future scenes. What if this path wastes your effort? What if something else succeeds? I answer, then I'll know more than I know standing here. A mistake that gives direction cost me less than frozen years. Choose, commit, observe, correct, not forever, just the next. No move, no truth. Move first, learn second. Let the position answer back. A choice creates information that a thought can never have. I don't need the whole board open. I need one committed step. Move first, learn second. Certainty comes second. I make the move. The board becomes honest. I stay below the red line, strong enough to return. I don't call damage progress, I don't mistake speed for worth. The engine lasts when I listen. That lesson took time to learn. I stay below the red line and still arrive through the work. Yeah. I came back angry at the months I had lost. Loaded the bar light, regret paid the cost. Ignored every warning, my breathing revealed. Turned one good session to 5 days I couldn't heal. I called it commitment, but that wasn't true. It was punishment wearing a disciplined suit. I wanted my own numbers back in a week, so I drove every part past what it could keep. By Thursday my hands had nothing to give. My schedule collapsed from the way I had lived. I wasn't rebuilding, I was proving a point to a version of me that no longer had joints. A machine doesn't fail from going slow. It fails when the warning is heard and ignored. I stay below the red line, strong enough to return. I don't call damage progress, I don't mistake speed for worth. The engine lasts when I listen. That lesson took time to learn. I stay below the red line and still arrive through the work. So I wrote down the limits I hated to see. Reduced every load to a serve recovery walk when my ego demanded a run. Stop while I still had another rep in the lungs. Sleep became training and food became repair. Patience became something I practiced with care. Week after week every bar found its place. No violent comeback, just durable pace. I used to believe that restraint meant fear. Now I know control is why I'm still here. Powers improved by the needle pin high. It's proof when the system can work every time. Check the heat, check the sound. Leave enough to come back around. Maintenance is not weakness, rest is not retreat. I don't know my past. Go reckless, repeat. Consistency is what I get. I stay below the red line. I finish because I protected. Leave strength for tomorrow, then meet it there. I kept reading their distance, like it proved I was lost. I kept reading their distance, like it proved I was lost. Saw an old friend post to finish, new position, heavier frame. I was stretching in a spare room, still embarrassed by my pace. Every landmark they were reaching turned into a charge against me. I ignored the road beneath me, only watched where they could be. So I changed direction weekly, chased whatever moved them fast. Every borrow route collapsed because it never fit my path. I called myself behind without naming where I stood. I was measuring another road and wondering why mine felt no good. One evening after training, I took the longer walk back home. No music and no scrolling, just the sound of my own steps. I wrote down where I started, what had changed and what remained. Not the distance of a stranger, only ground my feet again. My route needed fewer shortcuts, more attention to the signs of pace. Slow enough to follow a direction that was mine. Their miles are not my measure, their speed is not my sign. I keep my eyes ahead now, I keep this road is mine. I keep this road as mine. I still notice who is passing, I still feel that old alarm. But comparison is useless when it pulls me off my mark. So I train the next clean movement, I complete the next assigned. I don't need to lead the highway, I need progress I can find. Every week becomes a marker, every marker proves the route. I no longer call it failure when the journey takes me through. No map for their miles can tell me where to turn. No picture of the finish can replace what I must learn. Check the head and choose the pace, keep returning to the track. I would rather move with purpose than sprint somewhere I can last. Their miles are not my measure, their speed is not my sign. I know the road I'm taking because each step is mine. Because each step is mine. I stopped asking who was ahead. I started checking my direction. Tomorrow keeps the receipt for everything I spent tonight. Every hour I borrow returns beneath the morning light. Comfort makes the offer, consequence completes the deal. Tomorrow keeps the receipt, and tomorrow makes it real. I came home from the shift with my thoughts running high. Dropped the keys on the counter, said I need to shut off. One episode became 3, midnight became 2. I kept buying them minutes like they cost nothing to use. I knew sleep was waiting, I knew morning came fast, but tomorrow felt distant, so I charged at the past. The payment arrived when the alarm filled the room. Heavy eyes, short attention, no patience to move. I forget what I planned and I rushed through the day. Made avoidable errors, let frustration escape. What felt like relief when the whole house was still became interest collected from my focus and will. I had blame the next morning for always feeling weak. Never questioned the bargain I made with the evening. Every show. For months I stood in the hallway and called it preparation. The application sat ready in drafts. My shoes waited beside the mat. I knew the number I needed to call, knew where the meeting was being held at. But I polished excuses like keys that never fit. One more week and I'll feel composed. I studied the handle, imagine rejection, and stayed safely near what I said I chose. Avoidance made no sudden damage. It charged me quietly day after day. Less trust in my word, less room in my chest, more distance between intention and change. The door stays open, I'm the one who waits. The room is not asking for a fearless face. Turn the handle, enter unsure. Courage is movement across the floor. The door stays open. I decide the date. Yeah, the first step wasn't loud or heroic. I pressed send before I could rewrite. Walked into the session underprepared, let my voice shake and still spoke right. Nothing magical happened upon entering. I wasn't transformed by crossing the fray, but fear lost size when it shared the room with the action I had delayed. The next time came with less discussion. The call got made before doubt built a wall. I learned that confidence lives past the threshold, not in the hallway, predicting it all. Hand on the handle, way through the fade. The life that I want requires me to enter it. I thought the door guarded me from failure. It only separated attempt from regret. I thought waiting would make me ready. Waiting only made waiting a habit. Don't live in the frame. When fear says, not yet, my hand still moves. Don't tear the whole cloth. For one place that splits. Find where it opens. Stitch the next edge. Stitch the next edge. Yeah. Monday got taken by a family call. Tuesday I said I had ruined it all. The schedule had one empty mark in the row, so I treated one absence like permission to go. By Friday the shoes stayed under the chair, the work stayed untouched, the meals unprepared. I wasn't recovering from what had occurred. I was widening one tear with the story I heard. I thought discipline meant never missing a thread, a perfect straight seam from beginning to end. So every small break became proof I had failed, and shame pulled the opening wider each day. Don't tear the whole cloth for one place that split. Find where it opens. Stitch the next edge. I return with no speech and no plan to repay every missed repetition in one brutal day. 20 calm minutes, then home when complete. One simple dinner, clean clothes for the week. I answered the message I wanted to dodge. Open the book at the last marked spot. day remains what it is. One altered square, not the end of the grid. I don't add punishment, don't double the load. Don't turn one wrong exit into leaving the road. I resume at the point where the next action lives, not where regret says repayment begins. The pattern gets stronger because I have learned how quickly to mend when the old habit returns. No perfect fabric, no permanent tear. Hands back to the needle. The next point is here. I won't tear the whole cloth for one place that split. No, it disappears because one day was missed. Find the next opening. Pull the thread through it. Hold both sides steady. Stitch the next inch. I measure discipline, but how soon I return? Close the open tabs in my head. Every small unfinished thing I catch. One by one, no grand attack. Name the task and close the tab. I don't carry 10. Tomorrow's into bed. I finish what can be finished instead. Yeah. A form on the counter, a message unsent. A loose cabin handle I meant to correct. Laundry half folded, a call overdue. Small unfinished business in every room. None of it heavy when standing alone. Together it followed me into my bones. I sat down to work but the background stayed loud. 100 small windows behind every thought. I told myself later, when energy's right, then spread more strength. Remembering all night, it wasn't the size of the work that attacked. It was carrying everything I wouldn't complain. Close the open tabs in my head. Every small unfinished thing I can. One by one, no grand attack. Name the task and close the tab. I don't carry 10. Tomorrow's into bed. I finish what can be finished instead. I wrote every loose end down on one page. No judgment beside it, no guilt on display. 2-minute actions got handled at once. The larger ones entered a calendar block. I made the call I had feared for a week. Watched the last place, said the file, found the receipt. The room didn't change, just some cinematic flash. It simply got quieter each time something closed. Then I brought the practice into every set. No rush in the final rep, just to be next. Complete the movement. Return every plate, leave no careless ending attached to the day. Open loop. Name it. Handle it. Release it. Some work needs months, I don't fake that it's done, but I give it a place so it doesn't just run through the back of my mind like an unpaid demand, stealing attention from what's in my hand. Completion is not doing everything now, it's deciding what happens and writing it down. No vague obligation gets permanent rent, it gets finished, schedule refused or reset. Close the open tabs in my head. Keep no nameless weight beside the bed. One by one, calm and exact. Make the choice and close the tab. I don't need chaos to prove I worked hard. A finished day leaves a quieter heart. Nothing follows me unnamed. myself. Careless, finished, out of chances. Put the whole thing on one shelf. Notes were scattered, budget missing. Trust was thinner in the room. I looked at all the damage and assumed there was no use. But failure is not one object, it is pieces on the ground. Some are lessons, some are habits. Some should never come back around. Sort the wreckage, keep what teaches, leave what only cuts. I listed where the plan went blind. Who needed truth from me? Return the calls I had avoided on the missed responsibility. Save the process that it worked, remove the steps that made us slow. Built a smaller second version from the box still fit to hold. Sort the wreckage, don't become it. Name each piece for what it is. Take the useful from the failure, leave the ruin where it sits. Sort the wreckage, hands get dirty, that is how the lesson stays. I don't worship what collapsed, I use it to improve the next. Not all lost, not all useful. Look again. Choose my selfish truth, not identity. Repelled it with respect. Repelled it with respect. The injury changed my movement, then I let it change my name. Watched old numbers from the sidelines and believed I'd lost my place. Every careful repetition felt insulting to my pride. I kept judging the repair by the speed of former times. In the clinic under white lights, I learned damage has a voice, not a sentence, not an ending, just information for a choice. A weakened part needs patience. Not good to repair, not replaced. I am still inside this frame, learning where to add support, learning how to move again. Repair, not replace, nothing lesser in the pace. I don't punish what is healing, I rebuild it with respect. Small rotations, measured loading, notes beside each exercise. I stopped turning every setback into proof of my decline. Ask for help without embarrassment, chase the plan instead of quit. Strength return is cooperation, not a fight against the limb. Listen, adjust, repeat, trust. Repair. I kept the hard thing waiting, like a room I could enter anytime. Laptop glowing on the table, half a sentence, half a lie. I clean the kitchen, check the weather, move the same notes left to right. Call the avoidance, getting ready, then carry guilt into the night. Every unfinished promise kept a hand around the frame. I thought the door was trapping me, I was the one who never came. The handle wasn't heavy, the first step was. So I walk through before I feel prepared. Stay inside when every nerve says leave. The door stayed open, I stayed scared till I learned that fear can watch me work. It doesn't get a key. It doesn't get a key. Now I close the useless windows, put the phone beyond my reach, write the ugly opening paragraph before I try to make it clean. One task finished, then another, no applause inside the room, but the hallway loses power every time I follow through. I don't need a perfect entrance, I don't need a fearless chest. I enter while the doubt is talking, and let completion answer it. I walk through before I feel prepared. Stay inside when every nerve says leave. The door stayed open, I stayed scared. Now fear can stand behind me. Oh, it doesn't get a key. I spend the hour in my hands. I spent the evening on regret, counting every year I lost. Old chances line like charges in a ledger of the cost I added up. The wasted seasons like the total could be paid by staring at the balance and condemning every choice I made. Midnight found me calculating what no number could return. The past kept taking interest while the present sat unused. Hours don't refund, they don't reopen when I plead, so I spend the one before me on the person I can be. Hours don't refund, no receipt can change the sum. I stopped paying for the old days with the only day that comes. I closed the folder of old failure, set a timer, cleared the chair, answer one delayed message, put tomorrow's clothes out there. 20 minutes of real effort changed the balance in my mind, not because it fixed the history, but because it stopped the fight. Regret cannot yesterday, it cannot work today. The tech is smaller only when my next hour has a name. Hours don't refund, I accept what has been spent, but the moment in my keeping still can purchase something next. Don't refund, so I choose where this one goes. No more paying for a memory with the future that I own. I spend the hour in my hands. No defense without delivery. missed the date and hid the message. Left the project unnamed. Every hour I stayed silent. Added witnesses for shame. I rehearsed a long defense about the week I couldn't manage, but excuses sound convincing only when they never face the damage. The empty file became a verdict I had written for myself, guilty of not being ready, so I placed the work back on the shelf. Bring evidence, not a story. One completed page can speak. Bring evidence, let the record show the promise that I keep. Shame can make its accusation. I don't answer with a play. I put evidence on the table and let action represent me. I sent the honest explanation, then delivered what I could. No grand claim of sudden greatness, just a draft that finally stood. Fixed the errors, took the feedback, stopped confusing, fought with fate. Every correction entered